Hello everyone and welcome back here to some more South Shields. Today's episode sees us take on Newcastle in the league. We've played a few games since the last time you guys saw us, with FM20 coming out soon. This season probably won't have as many games compared to previous seasons because we got to get this series done before the new release comes out. So we've played 8 games in the league already. So just a heads up on the future of this series. So we go all the way back to that first game where we took on Norwich City and we got that 6-0 victory. Then we took on Birmingham and it was a 2-0 victory for us. Gasco and McGowan getting on the goal sheets for us. Both goals happened within the first 15 minutes of that game. Then it was into the Carabao Cup. It was a 3-2 victory over League 2 opponent Southend United. 2 goals from Tommy Doyle and a third from Jason Roach. Then back to the league where we took on Derby County and it was a 1-1 draw in that game. Cameron McGowan getting our only goal. Then it was Exeter City 2-0 victory at home. Goals from McGowan and Roach in that game. So we were still we're still undefeated in the league at this point. And then next game was against familiar opponent Salford City. Only goal came from Tim Odesina, so we got that 1-0 victory in that game. Then it was back to the Carabao Cup, where it was an appalling 3-0 defeat against League 1 side Barnsley. It was an absolute embarrassing showing from our team there, and I made sure the team knew that was unacceptable. So then it was back to the league after that, and it was a 2-2 draw in that game. Goals from Niall Collier and Carlo Poveda. Then, unfortunately, it was another draw, so 2 draws in a row, and 3 games in a row where we failed to get a win, so a bit worrying from the team there. 1-1 draw, and we had to get a goal in the 90th minute to rescue the draw in that game. Jack Cork gets the goal for Preston, and he is still playing at 38 years old, so he is still going strong. Then the latest game, it was a 2-1 victory over Reading. Goals from Gasco and Ashley Charles in that. So after 8 games, we are in second place, sitting on 18 points, have the same goal differential as Bristol City, but they've scored more goals than us, so they're sitting in first place. But there's a total of 4 teams, all on 18 points, so it is tight up here at the top of the league. One bit of awesome news, Cameron McGowan picked up his very first international cap for Scotland since the last time you saw us. So great to see Cameron getting a call-up from the national team and making an appearance. He is currently out injured with a pulled hamstring, so he will not be partaking in today's game. So that's his Niall Collier leading our line. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this game. We are away at St. James's Park. We've been here before. Hopefully we come out of here with 3 points today. And hopefully we will be in first place after this episode. But we are underway here. Come on, you Mariners. Free kick here for the Mariners now. Doyle plays it up to Daley Campbell, who gets in his cross, was looking for Luca Connell, but he was not able to head that on target. And that was a very promising attack, though. Hopefully we are able to keep that up, and we will surely be able to capitalize. That is the case. They did pick up an injury in the 17th minute from their attacking midfielder. 30 minutes passed, only that one highlight so far. Looks like it's a fairly even first half. Tommy Doyle does pick up a yellow card for us now, though. And halftime is here. It is 0-0 at St. James's Park. I wouldn't say we've been the better team. I'm going to fire them up by saying I'm not pleased with that first half performance. We do need to do better if we want to win this game. And the second half is now underway. Corner from the Mariners. Luca Connell whips it in. Oh, no. David Fletcher heads it. It gets blocked. Falls to Niall Collier, who puts it in, but is clearly offsides there. That's how close Fletcher was to getting the opening goal. But that was a good corner routine, and we have another corner here now. Luca Connell whips it in. It's not dealt with, and Tommy Doyle gets a shot shaved. And it's not over yet. Tommy Doyle again gets saved. On the third bite at the cherry, is able to get it in there. His third goal of the season puts us up by a goal. Certainly it wasn't clinical finishing from him. Took him 3 tries, but he gets it in, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. "60 minutes gone, we are going to make a substitution. We are going to bring on Adam Good for David Fletcher. On the ball once again here. Luca Connell is playing it up towards now Collier, but it gets cleared away. Intercepted by Poveda though. Putting them into their own half, which is good to see. And we get a second goal out of this. Collier has a long-range shot, and that wasn't far wide, but it goes out for a goal kick. Hasn't had a great game. And I think I'm going to bring on Jason Roach in his place. We're going to hold on to our final substitution a little bit longer here. Newcastle currently on the ball, looking for a way through our defense, which has been solid so far. They are struggling to get it out of their own half, and we win the ball back. Can we capitalize on this? We do. Joe Lennon finds Adam Good, who fires it home for the second goal of the game, putting us in a solid position with 20 minutes left to go in the game. And final substitution will be Dean Hunt coming on for Poveda. Just rearranged a couple things. Lennon goes up to striker, Hunt into attacking mid, and Roach out to the right-hand side. With just 5 minutes of extra time left, it looks like we are well on our way to picking up the 3 points now. This is likely the final couple kicks of the game here, just waiting for the ref to call for full time. And Joe Lennon gets called for offsides, and ref calls for full time. We run out of St. James's Park with a 2-0 victory. Tommy Doyle picking up the man of the match. Collier did not have a great game. Everyone else was solid though. And after that performance, will we move up to first place? We do move up to first place off of the goal differential. Bristol City ends up getting a draw in their game. So Burnley and Fulham still on 21 points with us. But as mentioned, first place off of goal difference. So there we go. 9 games unbeaten to start off the season. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show with South Shields. Today's episode sees us take on Leicester City in the league. It should be a great game. Of course, Leicester famously winning the Premier League, and now we get to face off against them in the Championship after they got relegated last season. But before we do get into that game, let's just take a look and see how we've gotten on since the last time you saw us. After that Newcastle game, we took on Stoke City and we got a 3-1 victory over them, thanks to goals from Carlo Poveda and Rosario Gasco. Next, it was an absolute impressive victory over Sheffield United, a 6-2 victory. 2 goals from Luke O'Connell, 1 from Dean Hunt, 1 from Niall Collier, an own goal from them, and David Fletcher getting the last goal in the 91st minute. Absolutely buzzing after that game, absolutely demolished them. Then it was off to Wales where we took on Cardiff City, and we got a 2-1 victory over them. Gasco and Doyle getting on the score sheet. Fletcher did get himself sent off in the 65th minute, so that was disappointing, but we continued our great early form. Then it was Fulham, and we got a 1-0 victory over them, Luke O'Connell bagging the only goal in that game. And then it was away at Turf Moor, where we took on Burnley, and we got a 2-1 victory over them, Collier and Odesina getting the goals for us there. And then it was Sheffield Wednesday, where we saw us get a 2-1 victory over them. Roach getting a goal in the 72nd minute, and McGowan netting the winner in the 93rd minute. Beautiful after they got a goal in the 80th minute, so the goals came late in that one, and it was exciting to watch. Then we had 2 0-0 draws in a row. First one was home against Wigan, and the second one was home against Blackburn. Then we suffered our first loss in the league. We lost 2-0 to Queen's Park Rangers. Disappointing game. They are a mid-table team. We should have done better. And we ended up getting punished for not capitalizing on our chances. And then our latest game, we made up for it and got some revenge with a 4-0 victory at the hands of Hull City. Odesina, good. Collier and Akanade getting the goals for us. You might be wondering, who's that Akanade guy? Well, he is our newest signing. Meet our new attacking midfielder, Ikechukwu Akanade. I apologize for butchering that name, but it is what it is. But he is a 22-year-old that we got on a free transfer after he got released by Manchester City this summer. Absolutely excited about this young midfielder. Has fantastic technical, good mental, and incredible physical stats. 18 acceleration, the pick of the bunch right there. But yes, he was an academy player from Manchester City. He was out on loan at Wigan for a season or two where he made 30 appearances for them, but he also did make 2 appearances for Manchester City, so that's pretty impressive. So it shows that they rated him highly. But we'll just take a quick look at the league table here and see how things are stacking up. So after we've played 19 games, we are sitting in first place. 13 wins, 5 draws, 1 loss, goal differential of plus 26, sitting on 44 points, which is currently 1 point ahead of Fulham. Of course, they have played 1 more game in hand than us, so we could put that back up to 4 points. But that is all we have to go over, so let's just go ahead and jump into this game. We are at home against Leicester City. They still got some very good players. They got James Maddison still. He's going to be a major threat for us, and we got to watch out for him. But with the way we've been playing this season, we are definitely good enough to get the victory here. So let's go out there and give these fans a performance that they're hoping for. An early yellow card for David Fletcher. Says it's his first yellow card of the season, which is not true because he got sent off by getting 2 yellow cards early on. But, it's cool. We'll ignore it. It's fine. But we're on the ball here. Gasco plays it up to McGowan, but it gets intercepted before he's able to turn and shoot. But we win the ball right back, and Martinez has it on the right-hand side. He plays it back to Charles, who plays it up to Roach. Hunt now finds Fletcher, who plays it up to Gasco, who has a shot, but he's not able to get that on target, and he's definitely capable of crawling that into the upper 90. Just wasn't meant to be this time. But we're looking solid so far. See if we can get a goal here. And as I'm saying that, Leicester are on the ball. Let's hope we don't let them go right through us and get a goal here. Madison's on the ball. Ooh, good interception by Barros, who plays it up to McGowan. Now Gasco has it. Can he play it back inside? He does. He finds Fletcher, and he fires it straight to the keeper. You have got to be score on that one, David. Off the corner. I don't know. Our team did not make an effort to get ahead on that. So the corner comes to nothing. And off of a throw-in, we turn it over, and a ball over the top has completely undone us, and Leicester gets the goal. Carlos Campos with his third on the season in the 21st minute. I am not happy with that. We threw the ball right to their player. He turns, plays one ball over the top that beats both of our defenders. Bad. Very bad. Now Leicester on the ball once again. And we win the ball back here, guys. We do get the ball back for a brief moment. We are making it hard to get out of our... We are making it hard for them to get out of their own half. But we can't get on the ball at the moment. And it's another ball over the top. And Owanuga loses out on it after gaining control, and they were through on goal once again. But Lambert's able to make the save this time. Now we have a corner, and it finally gets buried in by Dean Hunt. Marlon Owanuga had 2 chances at it, and he somehow was not able to get it in the goal, but thankfully it falls to Dean Hunt, who smashes it in, and we're back even here in the 30th minute. Dean Hunt was not going to get denied there. Yeah. Now it's a corner for Leicester, and oh my goodness, they almost got back in the lead. Now Madison is taking another free kick, but it's dealt with good by us. And can we break on him now? Roach has it on that right-hand side. He plays it in, back post looking for Gasco, and it's cut out, and we're not able to capitalize there. But we do win the ball back. We're looking for our way through here. Gasco plays it up to Fletcher. Martinez was looking for the cross. He gets it back and it falls. What? Offsides? I mean, he was offside when it got kicked in, but was he the first one to touch it? I feel like Gasco touched it, or their defender touched it, and he picked it up off of him. So that goal is disallowed, and it's still even here until Harvey Barnes gets the second for Leicester. Ah, man. 5 minutes before halftime, too. Not an ideal time to concede. Leicester's on the ball once again now. Let's not let him get a third before halftime. This is dangerous, and James Madison gets the third for Leicester. Poor defending from the Mariners once again. And you cannot give Madison an opening like that. He will take it every single time. Fletcher just lets him run right by him, and he's unmarked at the top of the box when he picks it up. And he fires it home. core from the Mariners were falling apart here before halftime. So we need to put in a much, much better second half performance, but it's going to be a big uphill battle now, being down by 2 points. 2 goals. The second half is underway. We need an early response here. We could win this ball back. We do, but we can't control it. Roach wins the ball back now. Play it inside. No, he doesn't. Instead, he does it all on his own, and he scores a wonderful solo goal, firing that into the upper left-hand corner. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this. Beautifully placed. I thought he should have played that into Fletcher, but you know what? He proved me wrong and did it all on his own. We are going to make a substitution. We're going to bring on Tommy Doyle for Fletcher. Sitting on a yellow card and hasn't been particularly good. Let's not let him get a 2-goal lead here again. If we concede again, I think it's game over. This is dangerous, but Taylor is able to get back and intercept that. And now Roach intercepts it from them. Plays it up to McGowan. Go on, son. Oh, he heads it straight to the keeper. But we're on the ball once again. We are looking pretty good the second half. We're looking dangerous every time we pick up the ball. Martinez, can you get your cross in? It falls to Gasco at the back post after getting deflected. He gets a second on the game. And we are evened up here. It wasn't a second of the game. Dean Hunt got the first goal. But he gets a 6th goal of the season. It's all evened up here in the 63rd minute. All at 3. Let's see here. Substitution time. Gasco is looking pretty tired out there. But we're going to bring on Luca Connell for him. Even though he's having a really good game, we're going to bring on Luca Connell for some fresh legs. Dean Hunt now with a free kick. The keeper saves it. And then McGowan is called for offsides. 70 minutes, we're going to make our final substitution. It will be Daly Campbell for Barris. We'll put Martinez over there. "20 minutes to go. Next goal will likely be the winner. See if we can get that. If not, I would settle for a point after being down by 2 goals here in the second half. 4 minutes left of extra time now. We are on the ball. Tommy Doyle picks it up. He plays it up to Roach, and he's not able to bury that. Oh, you had so much time. You didn't have to take that first time. That was a golden opportunity. I think that's going to be our last chance. And the ref calls for full time. And we finished the game at 3-3. But it was an amazing comeback from the Mariners there. Disappointing, though, to go down by 2 goals here at home. And so after that game, we'll only be up by 2 points on Fulham, unless they play the day as well, which is always possible. So we are still in first place. After everyone in the top half have played 20 games, we are sitting on 45 points. Fulham sitting in second with 43 points. Definitely looked like the best team statistically wise, but we got to keep winning our games here. We don't want a repeat of last year. We don't want to go through the playoff system again. And we want to get some silverware in the trophy cabinet. We already have the League One trophy. We want the championship trophy as well. But that is where this episode will be coming to an end. As always, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. And don't forget to punch that notification bell. Until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.